right, let's go to Mars. Let's get wicked and Marsical with it. We all sleep in this one bed. Did you know? All of us sleep in this one bed, and we really like our one bed. We love that bed. Big bed fan over here. Bethesda. Big Bethesda fan over here. You know what? F it. Let's take off. Let's land on a random, like, asteroid or something. Let's go somewhere fucking weird in this solar system here. Let's just go a little f***y. I love the Adoring Fan. Look at my new ship, by the way. Oh, you love this son of a... It got a bumblebee color, like from the Transformers. It would be like, he's annoying. And I'd be like, I fucking love the boy. What are you talking about? The boy's great. We love the boy. What a delightful boy. 10 out of 10 boy right there. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Let's go to Hawley. Let's pick one of the one of Todd's random planets. Funny little research tower. Everybody's dead. Wonder what happened. They pop off their head. Speaking of popping off, I'm fucking popping off like corn, bitch. They putting puffs of me everywhere. Hi. What are they? Are they Bethesda? Oh, me one of my. I'm the beefer. I'm the beefer. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I'm so fucking sorry, dude, but I'm the beefer? Me? I'm the beefer. Somebody was fucking vaping in here. E-pipe. There is a vape. They got the hookah. How do I hit the vape real quick? There's not a hit the vape button, but there is a vape. I gotta look at this. E-pipe. All right, chat, let me ask you. You hitting the E-pipe? I pass you the E-pipe. Are you hitting it? Yeah, I'm cranking out the E-pipe right now. Don't talk to me before I've had my fucking daily hit of nicotine. Nightmare pipe rotation. Nightmare E-pipe rotation. The Adoring Fan, the Adoring Fan, the Adoring Fan. One of them, fine. 3 of them, no. Sorry, I need all these. God damn it, Sarah, you made me drop all the apples everywhere. Sarah, you bitch, you made me drop the peaches and the plums.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell something.
No! Stop telling me what to do. I'm not gonna listen to you. I got a lot of shit to make. Gonna make a stew. See, but what if I can make a stew here, Sarah? I can make alien tonic. I can make a yellow giant splash. I can make a smoothie. Don't you dare tell Chef Bridges what he can and can't do, Sarah. Are you trying to fuck on me, Sarah? I think Sarah's trying to tell me what the fuck to do. Trying to tell me what the fuck to wear. Now you falling for it, Sarah. More carrying capacity. We love to lift weights. I love showing people how beefy I am. They've taken to running around and calling me the beefy boy at the local pharmaceutical. I love to go to the pharmacy. So many people are so kind there. They compliment me all the time. I don't even have any medicine I have to pick up. They just say nice things about me. The doctors like to touch my arms and say, oh, you're so healthy. You're such a healthy boy. All of them compliment me all the time. I promise it's real. I'm not lying. Who the fuck keeps setting off the alarm? I'm getting real peeved about this shit. I'm gonna start getting real peeved about it if you don't tell me who's setting off the fucking... Oh, there they are. What the fuck are you doing? It was that person. They were just running into that door over and over again on repeat, yelling, we gotta set off the alarm. Bethesda! Who up wonkin' they willy? Timothy Chalamet every day, apparently. Timothy Chalamet be wonkin' they willy all the time. They're gonna talk about that fucking epic movie they're in. They need people to know that they be wonkin' they willy and they're the best at wonkin' they willy. Now listen up and quiet down. Wait, scratch that. Reverse it. Now quiet up and listen down. Now quiet, listen, and then up, up, up. What was that? I feel like some people are like, oh, you're very friend-shaped. I love somebody who's friend-shaped. And I'm like, I want to be demon-shaped. I want to be enemy-shaped. I want to be the nightmare that crawls into your fucking house-shaped. I want to be sleep paralysis demon-shaped. I don't want to be friend-shaped, right? Oh, you're very friend-shaped. It's a compliment. You're very warm and nice-looking. I don't want to be warm and nice-looking. I want to be evil, disgusting, rank and vile. I want to be the guy you don't want to meet in a dark alley. I want to be the creature in the night. I want to be the horrible, horrible man inside of the horrible, horrible hole. You're very freak-shaped, Brendan. I am. I'm freak-core, freak-shaped. You see me kicking down your door at 3 a.m. Well, not kicking down your door, but like knocking on your door at 3 a.m. You're going to be fucking perturbed. I'm gonna be sitting there with a little bit of drool coming out of the bottom of my mouth going, oh, fucking better open up, dude. You better open up, dude. You're very tall, which means you're enemy-shaped to a lot of people. True, true, true. I feel like people who don't know me can be intimidated by me at first glance, but I promise, I don't bite much. I don't bite at all. What am I gonna fucking see you and then bite you? I never got that. Motherfuckers be like, I don't bite much, and it's like, do you bite at all? Because that's fucked up if you do. You shouldn't bite at all. You should bite 0. I'm putting it out there. I'm saying it. I'm locking it down. Don't fucking bite people. Brendan doesn't bite anybody. I don't glomp anybody either. Kind of anti-vampire of you. I mean, I'm pretty anti-vampire. If I saw a vampire, I would definitely feed them garlic until they explode. They go to bursting, fall to bursting. Never see any fat vampires. Never any round guys. They never get fat off the blood. They're always skinny and hot. When are we gonna get a real round vampire? A vampire's so full of blood. Well, there's Pearl from Blade, but like, a vampire's so full of blood you can roll them around. Treat them like a flesh katamari. Fucking na 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 na. You see that mountain? I'm gonna climb that mountain. Brendan, I was power washing and I have to put you on mute. Or rather, if you're saying anything, it sounds like of my power washer. What if you power washed a vampire? If you put like holy water, okay, think about this, right? If you had a priest bless all of the pipes in your home, and you attached your hose to a power washer, and you just split the vampires in half, why don't more vampire media do more thing with like the holy water? Why is it always got to be stakes and cool action scenes? What is it? Dawn of the Dead? Is it Until Dawn? Until Dawn? Is that the one that has the like the holy water squirt guns? From Dusk Till Dawn. From Dusk Till Dawn. That's the one. From Dusk Till Dawn. It's got the feet guy in there. If you strap a vampire at the end of a power wash, you'd make a flamethrower. True, actually. Holy water power wash is like napalm for vampires. It's like a Flammenwerfer. Holy water should be utilized more, I think, personally, in modern vampire media and literature. I think it's really funny that they just get freaked out by spicy water. Where's the power washer being inserted? I mean, obviously, if you were going to turn the power washer into a flamethrower because the heat of the vampire death, you'd put the power washer in their ass, right? And it just spray verticularly through their mouth. A Swamp Thing comic had him take out a city of vampires by flooding it with running water. But running water is like... I don't like the running water mythos to vampires. The running water mythos is fine and all, I just don't like it that much. Because it's like, ooh, vampires, they can't go through running water. And it's like, that's such an old folktale thing. And if you're going to do one old folktale thing, you might as well do them all. Oh, vampires... There's one good folktale bit, I think. Like, if you took older folktale, I guess I call it stupid folktale, and you did, like, the original vampire lore, if you see a vampire and it, like, is stalking you, keep a bunch of sunflowers on you, because you can throw them all on the ground and vampires have to count all of them. And I think that's really funny, actually, is the counting part of the vampire mythos. I fucking love that part. People are like, oh, I like the you have to invite them in bit. I like the I'm gonna throw 372 beans on the ground and then that vampire has to stop and then pick them all the fuck up. How do you feel about vampires not being invited to enter a building without being invited? I think it's fine. It's like whatever. But if you're gonna do one folklore bit, do them all. So just carry a big bag of rice and drop it on the ground. They have to count all of it. They do a really good bit with that in the X-Files, actually. But I think OCD people are vampires. It's not about OCD people. It's literally part of vampire folklore. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. You think I'm bullshitting you? You think this is like a Brendan bit? You think I'm like trying to get in your fucking head? Trying to rewire you? Oh, you want to be rewired? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna rewire you. Not me. That's real. That's part of folklore. That's not a me goof. That's just a real goof. You can look it up. You got the Google. Pull the Google up on your phone. Dare you to look it up. I dare you to dream. Can't be silly in the Brendaniel chat. Only serious people. True, actually. True. Only serious. We have very serious discussions here. I will not tolerate any tomfoolery. I do hope that everybody is doing well on this fine Saturday morning, Friday night. I do hope you are all doing well. I hope your feet are well. I hope your knees are well. Your joints. I hope your joints are nice and fine and pliable, as they often should be. I hope you're not having any horrible thoughts ripping through your head. Hope you're thinking about your next shopping trip to the grocery store to pick up a new thing for you to eat food. Sounds pretty cool, not going to lie. Hooligans, rise up. Tomfoolery, rise up. Let's get down to some goofy goofery. You are a free guy. Yeah, I'm Ryan Reynolds, free guy. That's me. I'm the poo-poo pee-pee guy. I'm the guy in your toilet. I make sure all your fat loads go through the pipes properly. That's what I do. I sit under your house, under your apartment building, under your domicile, and I squeeze the pipes. I squeeze the load through the pipes. That's what I do. I'm the pee-pee poo-poo man. I sit there in your basement, and I move the pipes around. So whenever the load is too fat, I switch it to the heavy-duty pipe, and then back to the other pipe. I just swap them when I have to. That's what I'm about. That's what I do. Obviously. Yeah, I mean, like, I give the world an amazing and effective service. I put and switch all the loads where they need to go properly and effectively. I'm moving fat loads through all the pipes. You're the skibbity toilet guy? Not the skibbity toilet guy. Think of me as a Bioshock pipe puzzle. But instead of puzzling and yuzzling to get great treasure, I'm puzzling and yuzzling to keep your sewer system functioning effectively and efficiently. Yeah, you got hot loads, cold loads, medium loads, and hey, as the pee-pee poo-poo guy, can I just say, stop flushing as many moist towelettes as you've been flushing. You've been flushing a lot of wet wipes lately, and I'm onto your shit. Literally onto your shit. You've been flushing a lot of wet wipes lately, and I think it's going to be making a fatberg in the sewer system. So if you want to just stop flushing as many wet wipes as you do, maybe just cut back on them a little bit. I'm just saying, might just make the world a little bit better for me and a couple of others who are down here in the pipes with me. We don't speak about Jonathan, though. Nobody worries about Jonathan. He in the pipes, too. Hello? Will you speak about me? No. Don't speak about him. He just wants the attention. I help. I'm helping with your fat loads. Please. You have to mention my name 3 times. Just don't worry about him. Ignore him. Like, we're not worried about it. That guy, he's just kind of a dickhead. And we keep him locked up in a cage. Just don't worry about him. He's got his own section of the pipes that he keeps to. I like my pipes, though. If you say my name 3 times, I'll give you a little treat. You want a little hamburger? A little sandwich? Yeah, we think he's the devil. So I wouldn't say his name 3 times. Don't do that. That'd be fucked up. Down here doing sewer RP in the stream today. We're literally best friends! Dude, if I could, I would roll the adoring fan up into a ball Space Jam style and roll him down a hill. All I'm saying. He's very bullyable. I definitely feel like we have a I want to roll you down a hill kind of vibe. Would you roll him down a hill? I would. I think if you bully him, he'll come. Nah, he said his, like, adoration of me is purely platonic. He reveres me like a god, not like a creature with which to bone. He is not a cum-man. He states that very clearly. He says, I'm not a cum man. I'm like, whoa, buddy. Todd is the Walt Disney of video games. Do you think Todd Howard would have his head cut off and frozen for future generations? Because I don't know why, but I imagine if you work at like Disneyland, and I know this isn't true because there's no fucking way, could you imagine getting hired at Disneyland as one of the like mascot actors and you go underneath Disneyland and they make you pray in front of Walt Disney's head every day? Gosh, Mickey, that prayer session today sure had me all riled up.
Wow, Goofy, that was a crazy good prayer you had earlier today, where you said Walt is cool and epic and awesome. Well, I love that a lot.
Course, sure is great. We're in character. Is a man not entitled to his silly little head? Is a man not entitled to living underneath Disneyland as some kind of part man, part head creature? If I had the ability, if I was a rich fuck, right, who like was able to cut his head off to survive for future generations, you know what I'd do? I'd have a little spider bot underneath my head. I want to be a headless guy, but with spider legs underneath the head. That'd be a good bit. What religion does Mickey follow canonically?
Oh, you know me. I believe in the Elder Gods.
No, just kidding. Mickey be like,
are you sworn to Valhalla? I don't fight for myself. I fight for my friends. My ass is going to Valhalla. I'm drinking mead with Thor. I'm so sorry, Goofy, but I have to die with honor. Otherwise, I'm not getting into Stovacor.
Mickey has the same religion as Klingons from Star Trek.
I have to be able to go into Stovacor, Goofy. You have to kill me!
Me walking into Disneyland, walking up to the giant Mickey actor. I look at Mickey. Mickey looks at me.
The only good god is a Christian god.
Okay, Mickey. Thanks, Mickey. And then I walk away. Ooh, Old Earth. AK-47! Love me seeing the AK-47, the Old Earth assault rifle. Fuck. I gotta get that, don't I? Oh, the VST. The drum beat. That's a pretty good one. If only it wasn't such a pain in the ass to be able to get, like, I don't know, fucking ammo for that shit. It's such a dick in the pie I don't know why I said dick in the pie. That's not a saying. What the fuck? It's such a cock in the pie. It's not something, Brendan, that's not something people say, Brendan. This pie be all sorts of penis-y. Am I right? It's like that scene in American Pie where that guy fucks the pie and then everybody looks at him and he laughs. Is he talking about his feet?
Not literally, but I've got small feet.
Why did his eyes do that? I've got small feet. I've got little grippers.
This motherfucker walk on the ceiling. I think that if I had Spider-Man powers, that's the only shit I'd be able to do. I just walk on the fucking ceiling all the time like a little freak. Oh god, my ship is having trouble. My game's having trouble. Ah, there we go, dock. You hit A on it, you hit dock. Okay, whew. I was like, do I gotta fucking like, do I gotta like fucking set this thing up the proper way? I'm having a moment here. I board this son of a bitch. We got a luxury liner with a lot of booze. Oh shit, they know. Oh fuck yeah, it's zero grav fights. I like that they keep fucking with the gravity. Shouldn't be fucking with all this gravity, dude. Oh god, they're constantly on and off. All right, who's fucking with the gravity out here? Stop fucking with the gravity. Oh fuck, oh god, I can shotgun travel. I think the shotgun, oh what the fuck? Did I just get a legendary later? What the shit? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta wait until they goof with the gravity. Oh shit, okay. What game popularized the loot colors all games use? Honestly, Borderlands. I know that Diablo was a bigger part of it, but IMO, I think Borderlands did it more. Yeah, I know Diablo also did loot rarity color, and Diablo is probably way more to blame for it, but IMO, at least in games with guns, I blame Borderlands more than anything else. I do hate that there's no... Area maps really need to be in this fucking game. I'm sorry, Bethesda. But like, I really fucking hate that there's no area maps. That's probably my biggest criticism of this game, honestly, is like, yeah, it's like the tried and true Bethesda slop, but like having no area maps is gonna get my ass so fucking confused in so many ways. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. When you have an area map, it gives you a good corridor or a good idea of where you're supposed to go, but without the area map, I'm like, what? What happening? What? Tier colors aren't as bad as signifiers themselves. Yeah, the bigger problem I think I have with loot rarity is, less the color of the loot or the tier of the loot per se, and more of a problem with, well, what's the best way to put this? More of a problem with, like, the modifiers that you get. Because, like, Bethesda does this, too. You look at the fucking legendary weapon I got, right? And it's like, oh, titanium, premium build makes this weapon super light, incendiary, anti-personnel. And I'm thankful those are modifiers that'll actually change the way the gun handles and works. But I fucking hate it when you get a gun and it's like, oh, this gun has 3% more damage, elemental damage chance. This shoe you got gives you +2 to, kicking, but I'm a punch-based build. But you get +2% for kicking if you do some kicking. So, like, I don't know, nerd, maybe, kick? And I feel like that's more, football! That's more my issue than the actual, like, loot rarity itself, is that if you're gonna make loot and a looter game, have interesting loot. Give me a reason why I want to get something. Don't just fucking have like this is a +3% chance to critical hit. So when you critical hit, you'll have even a larger percentage to... I fucking hate percentages, dude. Don't give me like 3% or 2%. If you're gonna do it, 10% minimum, bitch. 10% minimum. Anything else literally does not matter. I just feel like any other modifier, if you're not gonna make the loot interesting and you're gonna make the loot like just miniature level ups consistently and constantly, what's the fucking point to that? What's the point and parcel to that? Making the loot upgrade so minuscule that it's not noticeable, imperceivable to the human eye. I'm trying to get to this fucking door, Todd. Look at her fucking go! Look at her go! She's like a hamster in a wheel! She changes clothes fast. I am just trying to figure out how to get through here. There's the door down there. And there's no area map. Brendan, scan? Oh, you're so right, bestie. It gives you a fucking marker to tell you where to go. You're so fucking right. Marker doesn't work. It is not telling me where to go. Why isn't there an area map, Todd? What the fuck, Todd? Or whoever made this ship, I'm fighting you. I'm fighting the creator of this ship. Todd got me all sorts of fucked up and all kinds of gasoline. Todd is hiding a canister of nitrous oxide in my fucking mouth and making me big sippy drinky. Smoke it. Inhale. Inhale, Starfield. Inhale. Inhale, Brendan. Inhale, Brendan! Oh, Brendan, buddy. Is it literally? Oh, Brendan. Oh, Brendan. Oh, Brendan. It was right there. How the fuck did I miss that? It was right there. I don't know how the fuck I missed it. It was right there in the center, bitch. Putting all that power into my engines. Don't fuck with me. My fucking ship is gonna transform into a car mid-battle. I play real video games. Not just Bethesda video games, but real-ass video games for real-ass gamers. He'd be trying to find that fucking rocket that fly into the moon's eye in that old-timey movie. He'd be trying to find that and build that into a cool ship. Remember that when that happened? I wonder what kind of fucked up creatures are gonna be. I'm gonna go in here and there's gonna be a billion slithering snails and snakes. A lot of dubious creatures gonna be in this son of a bitch, I guarantee it. Board this son of a bitch! Let me in, let me in, let me in! I'm like a dog in a cage, I'm rattling the bars! Oh, hey, what's up? Dead, huh? Oh, fucking crazy. Alright, we got spacers. I'm smelling them. Who wins? A bunch of guys with high-tech military equipment? Or one guy with a silly little axe? It's the guy with the silly little axe. That guy always wins, because that guy me. Sorry, I'm looking for hot shit. I'm looking for soft butter and hot shit. That's just the kind of guy I am. Ooh, a pitcher of beer. Oh, fucking A. Welcome to Brendaniel's plastic chair review. This shit, I'm considering plastic. It looks like it's to be made of a Palmer, kind of a desk chair. Can I just fucking say, this thing looks uncomfortable as hell to sit in. That's all I'm gonna fucking say about it. 2 out of 10. I'm not sitting in that. That one gets a 2 out of 10. A lot of plastic chairs in this game, a lot of reviews to get to. That shit gets a 2 out of 10. Fuck that thing. Hey, everybody, good news get around about a guy named Butcher Pete. Old Pete just flew into the town. He's chopping up all the women's meat. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking, whacking, chopping that meat. Oh, Butcher Pete been into the town. He been having a ball. Oh, you fellas better watch your wives. Oh god, that guy's scary. Shotgun time. Sorry, pulling out the shotgun real quick, because that's my good gun. Can you steal clothes? Can you not steal clothes in this one? No. It is kind of a weird departure, though. Because you can get their weapons, but you can't get their spacesuits and make them naked. You know, I just realized that. You can't naked them. Huh. I just realized that. That took me a while to realize this is the first Bethesda game I can remember where you can't naked the guy. Huh. You get some there. Sometimes they drop their hat, but like, you can't make them naked. Oh my god, you can't like pile up naked bodies into a pile and then fill it with landmines and then blow it up. What the fuck, Todd? Todd, what the fuck? Todd literally took away the goofy hijinks. What in the fuck? Oh, you know what? 76 also did that. You can have naked bodies rolling around. Fuck. I like just realized that. You can't make them naked and you can't dismember them. What? Okay, that loses. Starfield loses a couple of points on that one. Can't make them naked, can't dismember them. That's a definite L. I'm not gonna lie. That is a superfluous L. Oh my god, you can't blow up the bodies. What the fuck, dude? Boo! Boo, Todd! Boo! I'm blaming Todd personally for that one. That fucking sucks. Man, not even like the goofy gibbering you can't even get like a gibbering leg or anything. No gore. So he came here and then he left? Oh my god, this is just a giant fetch. I'm just fucking playing fetch. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath over and over again. I'm like so heartbroken about like the no bloody mess, no vibrating eyeball. Like, why did they decide against gibbering meat in Starfield? Starfield's not T for teen, right? It's still M for mature. They still got drugs and they got beer. So like they still gotta have it M for mature. So what's the fucking point into not having there be gore? Or, you know what else I realized in a game with laser weapons? There's no, like, horrible death scenes when you shoot a guy with the laser. You can't turn him into a pile of ash. What the fuck, dude? That's heartbreaking. I know it's not, like, the biggest selling point. That's, like, a small thing, and I know it's a small thing. But, man, no body parts? No ash, no goop? I feel like the gore adds a lot of the satisfaction to the Fallout combat. I agree. So it's weird for them to make a game with Fallout 4 combat and then none of the gore. Me pointing at my head. Could this game maybe be a little bad? Even Fallout 4 only had headshot dismemberment? No, you could cut up bodies in Fallout 4. It didn't only have headshot dismemberment. It had full body dismemberment. What are you talking about? They got gibbering flesh in that game. You cut off somebody's leg in that game. I was like looking over to the chat and like, what do you mean? Bloody mess. You could literally eviscerate somebody into a billion chunks as a perk. Yeah. What if I beat this game and then my opinion is, God, imagine Fallout 4 but in space but bad. When I want my opinion to be, imagine Fallout 4 but in space but good, right? I got a shitty legendary knife, didn't I? What does that do? Break through even the strongest armor. Randomly deals corrosive damage. This guy won't mind if I, like, raid a little bit of the bits out of his ship, right? Because, like, I did save him, so, like, I'm allowed a little treat. Acid chef. I'm cooking meal. Meal made of poison. I'm cooking up in the poison kitchen. What's up, guys and ladies? We're making poison meals out here in the poison kitchen. Today, we're making cyanide lasagna. Chef, that's gonna kill everybody who eats it. You just gotta be strong. You're in the poison kitchen. Everybody's a creature, and we all be eating that hot, wet sludge. Oh, chef, really, please don't make cyanide lasagna. That's fucked up. Out here in Poison Kitchen, we're getting goofy and unrelatable. We cooking with bubbles, cyanide, a nightshade. We making tinctures. We making poultices. We building it all in the big cauldron. Today we're serving Guy Fieri a big pot of poison stew. Guy, you're a big fan of poison, right? No, I'm not. I don't like poison. But Guy, I see it on Instagram. You were drinking alcohol. That's poison. That's just drinkable poison. Yeah, it's just a name. There's not real poison in this. Wink. I was going through storage unit the other day and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're busy, important and busy, but I'd love it if you visited. Okay, Mom. I gotta go see my mom. Very fucking important, honestly. Very fucking important. This is the worst part about not having an area map. Why the fuck don't you have an area map in your fucking video game? Why would you make a video game and then just not have an area map? I don't know where the fuck my parents are. I don't know where the hell they are. I mean, I know where they are in real life. They didn't give me a quest marker, is the thing. And if you're gonna have, like, no fucking exploration markers to tell me where the fuck shit is, I just gotta remember where the fuck it is. And I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm crazy. I'm wacky. I'm wild. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna start hitting my fucking desk, yelling, "Where's my mom? Where's my mom? Where's my mom? Where's my mom?" I'm smoking symbiotes. Where's my mother at? I'm on them Broward County Tic Tacs. Mother! Yeah, it's just Chef Bridges running around going, "Mother! Where do you live, mother?" They must have amnesia. They forgot I'm him. How's your mortgage going? Oh, the mortgage is easy. The mortgage is like dirt easy. Basically, it's not like you pay $125,000, that's your mortgage, the house is paid for. Otherwise, if you want to use the house, you have to pay $500 weekly. They make it really confusing and make it seem like it's way worse than it actually is. The trait's actually dog shit easy. You basically can just save up money and then it's just like buying a house. It's not $125,000 a week like the lettering makes you assume it is. Hi, Mom. Great to talk to Mom.
Made my day.
Well, love talking to you, Mom.
Sandra contacted
Oh, wait, no, this is my parents' room. This is my room. I thought Mom sent me a note saying she found something. Didn't I literally have a note from Mom that said she found something? Note from Mom. Oh, they just wanted me to visit. Oh, okay. Yes, Dad.
It's easy just to survive.
Is this your real mom? Yeah, they digitized my mom and put her in the game. Nothing like your famous nachos, Dad, but I get by. Oh, some of Dad's famous nachos. That's what made me want to become a chef in the very first place. Thank you, Dad. Living vicariously through this game by having a relationship with my digital father instead of my real father. I don't think I ever saw Grandpa smile. I can't believe my dad also a chef. Please tell me you're making meatloaf tonight. We're gonna learn family recipes? We're getting Grandpa's meatloaf recipe? All right, this game goes back up to 8 out of 10. We're bringing it up a point again. When do I get to do the hug animation with my dad? How do I get to hug him? Which one of these gets kidnapped while you're in cryo? That's one of the things that, God, I wish... When it comes to Starfield, Fallout 4, Skyrim, I really wish Bethesda would, like, nail down some of these systems rather than going whole hog on a bunch of different systems, right? I really wish they would, like, focus on one of the cool systems rather than trying to do a billion systems, not half-assed, but shallowly. I'd like depth in one system rather than just like I'd rather have one intricate system rather than 5 shallow systems, right? I.e. the outpost building, the ship building, the traits, the RPG mechanics, the faction stuff. And I love the traits in this game. I really do. I like the parent trait a lot. I think it adds a lot to the game, and it's an option that you don't need to have. But if you take it, you get interesting shit. So, like, overall, I really wish that some of the stuff was just deeper. If you want to do combat, focus on combat. If you want to do the base building stuff, focus more on that. And there is some interesting shit in Starfield. Oh, Sam. There's some interesting shit in Starfield, and I'm liking it so far. But just like Fallout 4, I'm having the same questions pop up in my head, right? Like, what could have been? What could have they have done? What could they do? And also, why do they gotta be talking to me backwards all the time? Oh yeah, that is another thing, is no radio. Like there's like an Enon Zur soundtrack. And I don't need like licensed music or anything, but like having no radio? Come on, putting power to lasers. Come here, you son of a bitch. Bitch, I've been playing Armored Core, like you are weak. You are fucking one ply, bud. I think one of the first mods for this game is going to be some kind of like, I wonder if you could even do it. But I feel like the number one mod that I'm already like, please fucking do. 2 mods, right? An FOV mod, and not the one that's already out, because I'm not fucking with that, because apparently it fucks with your saves. But I want an FOV mod, and I want like, I don't know, a vehicle. Give me just like a car. Give me just a Ford F-150 so I can ride shit in the wasteland. But it's Creation Engine, so that shit ain't happening. Are there sweet rolls? I haven't seen any yet. I haven't seen any Bethesda video game references yet, is the fucked up thing. I have yet to encounter any like Skyrim helmet. I haven't seen any Doom references. This game is really fucking, like out of everything, it's like, oh, like you have a giant space game and no car. Creation Engine wasn't built for vehicular travel? Okay, why not a rideable quadrupedal robot? Skyrim has horses, and it's like, this is all fucking flat. Why in the goddamn can't I ride a quadrupedal robot? Because this shit, the fucking slow walking all the way over here, sucks. Skyrim got horses. You can ride the horses. I will never, and there's jetpacks. There are jetpacks, but it's not, that's upwards travel. What did Fallout have? Fallout didn't have any means of traversal, but Fallout also had enough random encounters to make it interesting, right? Fallout's world from point to point, even if it took you a little while to get to certain places, would at least make it a little more interesting with the random encounter system. With this, having to travel the size of a Fallout map, to and fro to certain points on every single goddamn planet, to little like encounter dungeons like this one, kind of irritating. And I can fast travel to this point once I unlock it, but then it's loading screen to loading screen to loading screen to loading screen. I think the honeymoon period has ended. Yeah, I'll love this game in a year. We're not in hate mode. I like some of the stuff in this game. I like some of the combat. Why I not hoping for more, but why I'm like kind of not even really like irritated, just like bummed, is I knew this would happen too, is because I talked about it even before this game came out. I was like, there's gonna be a period where like I love this game at first, the honeymoon period's gonna end, then I'm gonna hate it, then I'm gonna like it again, then I'm gonna hate it because it's a Bethesda game. But I'm seeing a lot of missed potential. Old Earth shotgun. Wait a minute. Wait, we might be fucking around here. Oh, the pump? Are we hitting them with the old style pump? And I got a bunch of ammo for it? Bitch! We hitting them with the pump? That's pretty good. I like that. I like the old Earth weapons a lot. At the same time though, while I like a lot of the game, it does just feel like more missed potential. Oh, I'm out of picks, of course I am. Also, you run out of lockpicks way faster. It don't matter. None of this matters. Yup, playing with E-Worm. No idea. Fucking fell for it. He was about to eat his food cube. He was so excited. Moby Dick! Dracula! You got a lot of old books. You gotta be picking up those money books. David Copperfield. I am born. Whether I shall turn out to be the hero of my own life or whether that station will be held by anybody else. Oh no, that's Charles Dickens' David Copperfield. I thought that was about the magician. I was like, what the fuck? And so David Copperfield said, bitch, I'm about to get into this ice cube, and none of you are gonna get me out. Just got a book copy of Dracula Flow. We smoking symbiotes. I'm on them Broward County Tic Tacs. I was pushing bricks for Mansa Musa before your ass was a Type 1 civilization. I did visit Earth. I did visit the dead Earth. Real cool. Somebody told me there are a couple of books that you read that you can unlock points for on Earth to visit the actual, like, landmarks. But you gotta, like, find books like Oliver Twist. And my ass ain't find that shit. I found a couple of other dick books, but I ain't Twist yet. Deep Cave! Read Dracula. I did. I picked it up and I read it. All right, we in the mines.
So we're back in the mines fighting lots of raiders and killing them.
God, I just want to shoot somebody and I want for them to explode in a pile of gibbering flesh. They're not raiders, they're spacers. They're raiders. I'm not calling them anything else. They're literally raiders. There is no point to the Spacer faction or the Crimson Fleet. They're the same faction. They are the bad guy that you shoot the gun at. This shit ain't like if the fiends in Fallout actually were allowed the depth that they were supposed to get, they would by far be they're still, even with the lack of depth that they have, still the most interesting raider faction in like a Bethesda game. These guys are just like, they the bad guys. What are you doing against the bad guys? You shoot the bad guys. You can join the Crimson Fleet. That's so cool. That's true. But they're the bad guys. You shoot at the bad guys. Okay, but what about the Spacers, though? The Spacers have to be the default raiders, then.
And I also wanted...
I love talking to you, Sarah, and I'm glad you're my friend. It's so cool to travel with you, Sarah. It's so freaking awesome. Not gonna lie, I'm a big fan, Sarah. Love all the little mysteries we get to go on. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it cool?
When's something gonna be Canny Valley instead of Uncanny Valley? I'm fucking waiting for it. Make more video games like mid-2000s shooters. Chunks beef! Get the fuck out of here. I'm stealing cubed beef right out the body hole. I'm cutting you up into little chunks like the Resident Evil sphere grid. I don't know why I said sphere grid. I meant to say laser grid. You see that movie with Mila Jovovich? It got that grid. Die. Die. I found my gun. A lacerate rescue axe. We're out of here. Fuck the quarry. All my friends hate going to the quarry. You go to the quarry to swim later? I'm not going to the fucking quarry. I refuse to go to the quarry. I don't need to go to the quarry. I ain't know anybody in the quarry. Why are you just yelling? Yelling in the quarry. That's a national pastime. If you and a couple of your friends want to go down to the haunted quarry and just start shouting, that's a lot of fun. Me, myself, I like to go down to the quarry and throw a couple of rocks into the big still water pond that's kind of grown there in the ooze. But I do like to yell in the quarry every once in a while. I do like to go, ah! Man, I don't know how they thought, like, I don't know how the fuck, what was Bethesda thinking? I hate saying that, but like, legitimately, what were they fucking thinking when they heard the criticism of Fallout 4, like, hey, the Radiant quests in Fallout 4 and Skyrim kind of suck. Like, I would rather take 10 handcrafted side quests over 1 million. Go here, shoot the guy, do the thing. Radiant quests. And they were like, okay, but listen here. Todd has a plan, and his plan is, what if we make even more Radiant quests? And I'm like, what? Excuse me, pardon me, but did you just say you're doubling down? This game, and I fucking hate saying it, but this game literally is them saying, oh fuck, people don't like the Radiant quest system in Skyrim or Fallout 4. Well, what if we double down? If we double down, then they gotta love it. But what if we double down on the Radiant quests, huh? Well, what if we double down? Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich. And that's a big reason why I'm exploring these dungeons, by the way, is like doing the exploration stuff and like checking them out. Is because I wanted to see what the fucking point of them was, right? I wanted to know what the fucking point of it is, and that's why I'm doing these, is because I want to know. No, I legit want to know, what's the hook? What's the angle here? As a gamer and as a frequent Bethesda-er, I want to know. I want to know about the caves. I want to know about the runes. I want to know about all this shit. I want to know. Starfield 2 will be entirely procedurally generated. We'll only have Radiant quests. No, like, and there is some handcrafted stuff there. I liked one of the quests I did in, like, the well, and I already, like, fuck, I want to explore more of this, right? In New Atlantis, there's an undercity where all the poor people live, and I did, like, one quest there, and I was like, fuck, I want to do more shit there! Main section has got to be a lot better because the reviews are really good, and usually reviewers focus on the main stuff. No, I guarantee the reviewers focused on the main quest line and kind of, like, hyper-fixated on that. And that's another reason why I'm doing the Radiant Quest stuff in the little dungeons here, because I want to see if there's a little pepper on here. I want to know how different these can be and how samey they are for my own personal satisfaction. Like this cave. Am I going to go into this cave and it's fuck all nothing? Boopy doopy fuckhead nothing? Full of egg? A lot of weird clam in here. Is it going to be full of weird creature? Cool hole. What's the fucking point? Right? There's nothing in here. There are a bunch of eggs and a bunch of blue slurp juice from like Fortnite. But once again, I can't even scan this shit. My guy doesn't even care what this is. There's not like a creature that I gotta kill in here. There's nothing. It's just a cave. What's the fucking point? Like, cool, I found an empty hole. I guess there's some fucking stuff. But like, what's the point of that cave? What's the reason? Why is it there? And if you don't have a reason for why it's there, cool. Why is there just a fucking box in there with like a magnet? And then it'll be like, oh, Brendan, why engage with these systems then? You know, like why criticize the systems if you're gonna like engage in the proc gen random exploration shit? And it's because that's what I care about in Bethesda games. I like exploring, I like goofing, I like discovering new dungeons. I like reading the like little text and shit. I like seeing the little Brenvironmental storytelling shit. But like, what if the environmental storytelling isn't really going to be there outside of the handcrafted areas? And what's the fucking point of visiting these areas except for like resources? So I guess that's like my issue. My issue is just, and I already knew it would be this way. I already felt it. Seeing all the same pod structures and like the trailers and shit. I knew what I'd be getting into, but it's like, oh boy, a deserted relay station. Oh boy, a deserted so-and-so station. And now we engage in another, well, she's killing them all. Now we engage in another dubious spacer battle. It reminds me of like, outposts in the Far Cry games. After a certain point of doing like the outposts in any of the Far Cry games, 3 included, you'd go there, you'd kill guys, you'd get ammo, money, whatever. And then what's the fucking point? Like, cool, I can come in here, I can search every room, check everything, look at every guy. I can try to open up the funny door. I do like some of the aesthetic though. I like the Constellation's whole vibe. I haven't initiated enough with the other factions to care, but I do like the whole the Constellation's whole vibe. I do like it. Okay, I kind of like the city's vibe. The cities aren't bad. I like some of the cities. I wish there was more of this. Fuck. I can help. I love stopping bank robbery. Sounds like you could use a little bit of help. I don't know you. That's my purse. How do people have accents in this? When it comes to sci-fi and people are like, why do they have accents like Australian or British or Southern? What I always say is, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It literally, from like toe to tip, does not matter. Me personally, I just don't worry about it. Fucker. There we go, fucker. There we go. I gotta save that auto persuade for the second one. I used my huge brain to stop them. I started slapping my head over and over again. I opened my mouth and I started knocking on the top of my head, and when you do that, you can do like a sound like a...